Welcome back to the new camping mansion. Today we're going to be heading out and testing the new setup. But before we do that, I've got quite the major surprise. Check out the camper. That's right, guys. We upgraded the Freightliner Cascadia to be lifted with some crazy mud tires because we're going to be doing some mudding in the future with this thing. But first, we got to test it out. We got to see how it does just camping. We also have a new boat. Nice little Malibu 26 LSV. So we're going to be having some fun. This is not our Labor Day camping. We do have that coming next week. So it's going to be pretty epic, guys. Let's jump into it and go test out this new setup. So first thing we got to do is we got to go ahead and get these vehicles ready. We got a couple of dirt bikes with us. I think we're going to throw one in the back of the truck. We're not bringing the second camper. We're just going to bring about this setup in this picture right here. And we'll do some boating up and down the river. We'll rip the dirt bikes and then we'll see how that camper drives. So we got it dropped off literally this morning. So I want to make sure the lift and the tires steer good before we go take it to some mudding adventures. So that's the game plan, guys. Let's grab the dirt bike. We'll get loaded up and head into our little campsite for the night. All right, we got the dirt bike in the back of the truck. We should be ready to roll here. We're going to grab the camper first. We're going to be able to see how this thing runs. But if you guys didn't see last episode, we were kind of building an all blacked out camping setup. We want it to be super stealth, and I think we've done a pretty good job with that. We haven't got too far off topic besides these red bead locks, but we had to have these because of the tire size. It was a requirement to hold the wheel together. So we went a little bit off theme. Here's what the back looks like. Pretty insane. We cannot tell with this thing anymore unless we put in maybe a 2-foot drop hitch. That would probably work, but it doesn't matter. Let's jump in, guys. All I gotta do is just go like this, climb up the tire, and we're in. All right, boys, let's start this beast up. Here we go. And the nice thing is, guys, is we've got our cameras. So you guys know we got a side view camera, we've got another side camera, we got our rear camera. So that really helps us out when we're driving this thing. And then another feature we got is red underglows. Look at that. It shines on the lift, the wheels. This is gonna be sweet if we ever take it to I guess a camping show. That could be something in the future. All right, let's make sure we don't take out any of our street lights. Everything works pretty good here. The steering is so far so good. Look at that. We just turned in that tight little spot. We'll see how it does parking wise, but yeah, this camper is sick, man. I don't think we've ever done anything like this before. And if you guys want to see more stuff like this, some crazy builds, hit the thumbs up button. That's why I'll know to make more stuff like this. Okay, just down this road, we'll be approaching the campsite for the night, and we'll unload everything and have some fun. All right, we just pulled in, guys. So we've got all the fold-outs and everything we got to do. So we don't want to get too close to these trees, but we're going to park it right there. We need enough space to launch the wakeboat, so we'll back it in right here. So far, look at that. That thing's digging into the sand right there. That's sweet. We'll unfold everything. That looks good right there. We got the door, and then we do have our steps. So that helps with getting in a little bit. All you got to do is just jump on this wheel, and you're in. Look at this. So, okay. I think everything's folded out correctly. This is where we're sleeping, and then we are going to have a grill out here we can cook at. So that's super nice. We got a grill here. Oh, what's that? Boom. Hit that subscribe button. It shouldn't be red for you. All right, so we got our boat ramp. Let's head on back to the house. The nice thing is we can cut through the woods, guys. Ready? Watch this. We're literally right next to this place, so all we do is cross over, and the house should be right through the woods here. All right, that was a little bit longer of a walk than I thought. That took 15 minutes, but we made it back to the truck. Thankfully, we don't have to do that again. Let's jump in this thing. We got the wakeboat, dirt bike. We got the fun stuff for the weekend, I guess you could say. Oh, can't get robbed. I need to close up the garage. We've done this too many times. There we go. First garage, second garage. Okay, we're all set, guys. Let's jump in the pickup. We got the 450 here. This truck works great for towing the boats too because it's got plenty of power, but also it's just a good looking truck, man. It goes with the setup very well. The boat matches it. We got the chrome accents on the boat. We got the chrome accents on the truck. Very sleek package. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you when we get to the campsite. We'll unload this beast. All right, we made it to the campsite. We're going to back in the boat too. I like to get everything unloaded before we start having fun. So everything's set up, good to go. We got the boat going in the water here. That should be good right about there. We don't want to flood the back. Okay, it might be a little bit too much. Let's get the dirt bike out too. All right, the winch on the boat is disconnected. So this thing should run. Oh, we might have to go back in the water just a little bit. I think the prop's in. I just want to let the front of the boat float a little more. Let's go maybe another 2 feet. Yeah, right there's good. All right, boys, let's back this thing off the trailer. There we go. Making quite the wake already too. Okay, so we are good. This thing's got the stern thruster on it, so it makes it easy to dock. Where are we going to dock it? I think we have a good idea. We're going to back it in right here. Check this out. Right on the end. That'll be easy to head out for a little cruise and ready to go later. There we go. Even got good dock job skills, even on the wake boats. All right, looks good, guys. Let's get the trailer pulled out of the water and we'll make some lunch. All right, we got the trailer out. Let's go ahead and throw some burgers on here. Or pork chops and sausages. That works. Ah, that was a good lunch. All right, well, we are good to go. So now we can go have fun. What we're going to first do is take the dirt bike and explore. We've been around here before, for those that have seen some of the other camping videos. So there's a lot of little rentals around here, which is pretty cool. So if people want to come camp out, they got these second-story rentals. And you're probably like, well, why do they have these? Well, there's wild bears that roam these areas at night. So you want to be careful. And they built the houses up so that the bears can't break in. They got to go upstairs, and I heard they're afraid to go upstairs, so that's why they built all these things on stilts. It could be a myth, but what's also a myth could be real. Wise words of wisdom from somebody that goes camping all day. But anyhow, that's enough fun on the dirt bike. You guys saw the around area. We really came here to test out that Malibu wake boat. We haven't drove any wake boats here before. We took a jet ski down the river, but never a wake setter 26. So let's jump in this thing. I don't think I showed you guys this, but here's the speaker setup. We got 4 speakers on the tower. We got 1, 2 there, 2 in the front, and we got 2 down there. That's 10 speakers, plus I think there's 2 more on the back. Yep, 12 speaker system. That's pretty crazy for a boat. Oh my gosh, there's 2 more there. 14 speakers. All right, we got the count here. So all right, let's fire this beast up. You guys know the deal. First thing, start the engine. There we go. We don't need to fill the ballasts or anything. That's kind of what these wake boats are good at, is creating a wake, obviously. And you only do that if you're going to go wake surfing. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody with us this trip, so we can't do that. We would have to have the boat drive itself. I don't know if that's even possible, but look at this thing go, boys. This is a good running boat too. This is probably one of my favorite wake boats. Actually, I prefer it over the Nautique because it trailers better. It's a little bit thinner. The wake setter does create as good of a wake as the Air Nautique, but the Air Nautique is a wide boat for some reason, so I'd prefer the Malibu. All right, we made it to the end, so let's spin around. It's not much water here. It's not like the open ocean, but it's fresh water, so that's super nice. And we can cruise to the other side. We just got to go around the bend here, take the other river, and then we can go cruise in the open little lake right there. Check it out, boys. We're able to get some more speed now that we've cruised down river further, and we are actually doing 35. This thing actually moves pretty good. It doesn't handle the rough water very well, hence why I don't take it in the ocean, but it does do good on these open lakes. I wish we could do some wake surfing, kind of cruise at like 10 miles an hour. This would be perfect. We might even need more space than this, but as you can see, if we just cruise up and down, create a nice wake for the wake surfers, that'd be pretty sweet. We could also do some wakeboarding, but all right, guys, let's head on back to the campsite and see what other trouble we can get in. All right, the ultimate test, the dock job. We actually are going to dock it a little bit further this way. Let's see. It might be a little shallow, but we can beach it. Ready? Watch this. Right here. Oh, yeah, that was perfect. So now we got all this dock space for the boat. Looks pretty good. Good dock job. We didn't touch it. And I actually came up with another good idea to have some fun on this trip. Remember, today's all about testing out this beast right here, the ultimate Freightliner Cascadia Mud Edition. So I think what we're going to do some testing is we're going to fold everything in and take it for a little spin. There is some hills and then there's some trails nearby. So we're going to jump in, make sure everything's good to go. Let's fold in all the doors. There we go. We'll be coming back tonight to sleep here in this thing, but yeah, we got to go test it out. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to back over this little rock wall, see how this thing does. Ready? Oh yeah, no problem. Oh my gosh, this thing's a tank. Throw it into fourth. Come on. Oh no, it's going to tip over. Come on, come on. All right. It's like shifting gears and then this thing just climbs up anything. All right. Oh, we're going downhill now. All right, this is a good test too. We have to go a little slower and the suspension's pretty stiff, I would say, but they had to do that to prevent it from tipping over every time we turn. So what's down here? I think this is the haunted neighborhood. I think we're going to be going there for Halloween, so not too far from that. It's actually a couple months. It's hanging right down here. There might be some trails we can rip on. I know the lighthouse is up here, but I want some mud. I want to see if these tires get stuck, man. That's really the ultimate test too, because we are going trail riding with this thing, so we want to make sure it doesn't get stuck. Can we cross the river to get over there? That's where we got to go. All right, boys, check this out. This is going to be pretty cool too. We never done this before, but there's a first for everything. Oh no, turn, rocket. Oh, okay. It's a little deeper than I thought, but we got the wheels clean. Okay, we're not going to do that again. That was actually pretty deep. The engine's fine. It didn't get flooded or anything, but we made it out, which is good. What is this? This is like a dried up pond. Don't mind if I do. Ready, boys? Check this out. Oh yeah, look at that. All right. Call that one the tip test. Look at that. So we recovered right from there. Let's do it again. Let's see if we can get this thing to tip over. I don't think it will. Oh, okay. Not bad. Let's go climb on the rocks. That's right, boys. Let's see what this thing can do. Straight on. Climb on the rocks. That's right, boys. This is the last and final test. Then we'll head back to the campground. But let's see what this thing can do once we throw it into fourth gear. Ready? It'll kick into first. Start to climb a little bit. And then second gear. Okay. It's getting better. Crank it. Crank it. Come on. Oh, it's actually climbing the rock. No way. No way. All right, that's enough rock crawling for the day. It does pretty good. I think it's a lot better going through the mud, I would say, just because of the tires we got. They're not really rock crawling tires, but it's definitely pretty cool having a tank beast like this. We'll call it the Beast. That's the new nickname for it. It's been pretty cool testing the thing out. Let's head on back to the campground and we'll close it out and enjoy a nice dinner. All right, boys, the Beast has made it back to its parking spot. Oh, not the water. Technically, we could leave it here. It actually is shallow enough. The engine was just above it. All right, let's not do that, though, because we don't want the lift to rust or the wheels we just bought. These things look clean, though. Oh, my gosh. All right, boys, well, we're going to cook some dinner on the grill. That's pretty much all we got for you. I hope you did enjoy us testing out some of these stuff and us being back at the camping mansion. You guys wanted to see that more than ever, so we brought you back, and we had a new surprise for you. So if you guys want to see us go mudding with the Beast, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, so if we do, you don't miss out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.